Well, thank you so much for being here, Shannon.
You're very welcome.
Wait. You caught me off guard when you went, wow!
Rewind.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I've been shaped by like, thank you for being here. Like that was it. She's like, thank you. You were like, you had a whole spiel. That you was like, thanks for being here.
Hey guys, welcome to another fun episode of Craft Tail Therapy. Heidi and I are here today with Shannon Brito of Premier Home Staging.
So Shannon is actually one of my great friends from high school and super creative in her own right. She started a business, home staging business. So tell us like a little bit about what you do for clients.
So we specialize in staging vacant homes for sale. That's really the bulk of our business. We actually have a warehouse space in Warwick that we maintain all of our inventory in. So we work with a lot of flippers and builders, developers, and if a house is vacant, we furnish it and make people fall in love with it.
You get to come into the fun part.
Yeah, so fun.
None of the packing or the moving, just bring in all the pretty stuff.
Definitely.
And although like interior design is a big portion of it, as long as I've known you, you've also been an incredible shopper. So I can relate.
I am an incredible shopper.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Unbelievable
when
skill
you
set.
got it, you got it.
It's literally been like, can I actually drop a load of stuff off at your studio because I don't have enough room in my trunk for all the stuff that I bought at TJ.
Exactly. Exactly.
So when we were looking to redesign our YouTube studio, we had some ideas of what we could do, and then I was like, oh my friend Shannon,
Like a light bulb went up, like I know a friend.
a warehouse full of furniture. So she came in and we actually just took one room and turned it into a content creation room. So there's all these different vignettes to take photos and video and any type of content in. So we wanted to divide a small room into 4 parts with 4 different scenes, which you guys have started to see. This is one of them.
Full reveal today.
And we started with the color scheme, and then we had Shannon come in and just kind of consult. So we're going to tell you a little bit about that process.
Yeah.
So, like you had said, we started with the color scheme. Really, it's just about kind of getting the feeling, kind of getting an idea of what you were looking to do. You guys sort of had some basic pieces. So I really just took that and ran with it. For
You like the pink couch, right?
I love the pink couch. Yes, I think I bullied Heidi into using it.
You did. I got a few texts that were like, so we're using the pink couch, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember being like, I don't want to use it, and you're like, ooh, but we're gonna use it.
It really spoke to me.
Yeah.
So we started there. The mauve was the basis for this area. But we just kind of wanted to have a fun, funky space. I know Heidi had mentioned a lot of lifestyle is popular, so lifestyle branding. So making it feel like a home, which is right up my alley.
Right.
So it kind of, takes on a life of its own once we have the color scheme. Then I go to my warehouse, I pick some things. And as you saw on staging day, we kind of bring a truckload of stuff, see what works, and then, pull together what works and what doesn't work. Gets the act. So it's kind of a process to see. A lot of it is a sort of a game day decision of what we're going to use, what works. And sometimes I'm thinking something really will work and it'll be perfect, and then I see it and I'm like, nah. And then other things, kind of come together.
So 9 years ago, I think it was, you staged one of my houses and it sold in about a week, which was
Fire her now.
Yeah, seriously. I remember that process a little, but the general process with clients is pretty similar to what you did here, right? You have a planning consultation and then you have the staging day, right?
Right, pretty much. Yeah, we kind of handle everything once they give us the go ahead. We bring everything in. I have some movers that I work with. I have an assistant. We bring everything in. We do everything, and then voila.
Awesome.
It looks perfect.
It does.
Hopefully.
So
That's
perfect.
the goal anyway, yeah. But that's the goal, because then if it looks perfect, if it looks like it should be in a magazine, then buyers are really going to fall in love with that. They kind of walk in and think like, I want to live in this house and I want it to look like this. Like, I'm going to live like this. It's aspirational.
So now Shannon is going to share with us 3 decorating tips. So these are great tips for people at home with they're basic. I mean, these are things that I didn't know, especially about the shelves when you were going with the shelves. So give us your 3 best tips for home decor.
Okay. So really popular right now seems to be shelf styling. You're seeing a lot of shelfies on Instagram. So my best tip for shelf styling is really to go sort of monochromatic, especially with the shelves that we did. If there's a lot of them, we want to kind of keep it to one sort of color theme. and really get the eye to sort of bounce around those shelves and not really get stuck in any one place. So really keep it monochromatic, mix in some textures, some different shapes, but keeping it that theme of just a few colors really makes it look really sophisticated.
So it's interesting that is important in design too, is that movement of the eye, and in photography that's really important. So this has been such a good photography backdrop. All right, give us another one. More.
So we got neutrals and monochromatics for shelving. Yep, gotcha.
Yep. And take your shelfie and
Hashtag shelfie.
Yeah, love that shelfie.
So something I'm seeing in a lot of occupied properties that I go into is big, heavy window drapes. Balance it. Ooh.
Yeah, well, it reminds me of like a funeral home.
Yeah. And
we do that.
Ooh. You both like, no.
I just think of like heavy.
Dear God.
Like no sunlight, how dare they?
And I know. And so for staging, obviously, we want to let a lot of light in and, really show the windows. Tip number 2, take down those window treatments.
All right.
Yes. So
easy.
Anyone can do that.
Anyone can do
People
that.
are taking down their window treatments as we speak.
Right? Because they're listening to her.
All right, and what's tip number 3?
So tip number 3, I forgot what tip number 3 was.
Drink a martini? Oh my God!
I know, we didn't even cheers.
So tip number 3 would be, I see a lot of people who love to push all their furniture up against the wall.
No, I'm guilty.
Unless you're having a dance party.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm guilty of that because I don't know where else it's supposed to go. So I'm just like, get it out of the way.
You know what's funny is even just, you can see here, even just a couple of inches off the wall
Makes a
gives you that
difference.
extra visual space. It
Yeah.
does, again, the eye isn't stopping, bang, right on the wall. It gives you that extra, bang, you don't want that.
No.
So even if you're floating a couple inches, but even you don't have to necessarily always stick to it has to be against the wall. It can be floating in the middle of a space.
Well, thank you so much for helping us create our dream YouTube space. We're actually going to be changing this out quarterly too, which is kind of a fun thing. If you want to hear more about Shannon's business, Premier Home Staging, you can find her on Instagram under Shannon Stager, or go to staginginri.com.
Well, thank you, Shannon, so much for being here. We learned a lot, and we hope you did too.
You can actually rent this space, the content creation room at New England Photo Collective. We're always changing it. You're going to be back in a couple months helping us do this all over again.
If you like this episode of Craft TL Therapy, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. We will see you soon with more fun.
Bye! Your nails match your shirt.
It's so basic, it's ridiculous.
Are you going to take some photos of me?
Yeah, you want some headshots?
Yeah.
All right.
Or you want some titty shots?
Yeah, some boob shots and some boudoir on the table. On the
Deli shots.
You want your shelfie? Make your shelfie.
Oh my God, do it. Put you right on that shelf. Word of the day, refreshing.
So good. I don't know why I'm not getting paid more money for that.
I'm just sitting here cracking jokes, trying to sit up straight. My freaking back kills.
Perfect.
Boom, producer. Boom, 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 pow.
Sit up straight.
I'm like,